take it so slow. We could find a way to keep one of the lights on whenever you're away. 'Cause it's still your voice that I hear in my head. I could turn the lights off, put this stain to bed. 'Cause lately I've been so lost. Turned to you and said that I keep falling out. And tell me when you're coming back down to earth for love. 'Cause I want you back over again. I want you back over again. Oh, over again. I want you back over again. Oh, we could take it so slow. We could find a way to keep one of the lights on whenever you're away. 'Cause it's still your voice that I hear in my head. No matter the time of day, the space in between us is melting away. Yeah, I still forget to say I keep falling out. And tell me when you're coming back down to earth for love. 'Cause I want you back over again. I want you back over again. Oh, over again. I want you back over again. Oh,
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
Simmer down this road. Ooh, to the
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown. Enemy soldier incoming. Time prevention. You're redeploying.
Got no clue, 'cause you know that I've been missing you. I try to keep it cool,
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Hostile Guardian has been deployed. You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Feelings no I don't show. I'm riding solo.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Well, I've been cheating on my own, yeah. Well, I've been cheating on my own, yeah. Hey, I know that you won't act. Surprised you don't know how to deal with what I said. That I know that you're lacking. All along you've been so down there, and I know that you know that I will leave you soon. I won't be missing you, 'cause I know that you know I don't need that. Keep it on the low, low. I'm on my own. Feelings
Stand by
that
for
I don't
redeployment.
show. I'm riding solo.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Valiant effort. Keep your head
I
up.
was walking through the parking, I just saw you, oh no. We start talking, I start falling, this ain't. She's got that baby blue, eyes you can sink into, he waves in Malibu. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that baby blue, and I got plans for two, oh we can rendezvous. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that. Smile like you wouldn't believe, sweeter than cold iced tea. I just wanna take two, Polaroid the next few, throw it up on my fridge. Got me spending all my time, and she worth every dime. I just wanna let loose, taking all of this view, soaking up all the shine. I was hoping we'd be more than just friends. It's like an ocean and she's pulling me in. She's got that baby blue, eyes you can sink into, he waves in Malibu. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that baby blue, and I got plans for two, oh we can rendezvous. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that.
Well, no cerise since summertime. I be trying to get away sometimes, but she's a vacay from my mind almost every night from 9 to 5. Don't want this dream to ever end, so she won't ever leave my head.
She's got that baby blue, eyes you can sink into, he waves in Malibu. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that baby blue, and I got plans for two, oh we can rendezvous. She's got that wet, she's got that hump, she's got that. Eyes you can sink into.
into the AO. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. All right, we got you started. You finished the job. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Scanning. Identity confirmed.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Gas is inbound.
Hold myself to a chord, waiting for the day that you come back to me. You know that I don't give a fuck about appearances. Been hearing things about you.
You've been dreaming, come with me.
waiting here to say that you can handle me. You know I never understood why you would say these things. I don't feel the same without you. You've been dreaming. Come with me, I'll help you wake up. And you know that it's true. You're feeling if you wanna get it along. It's true. You've been dreaming. Come with me, I'll help you wake up. And you know that it's true. You're feeling if you wanna get it along.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil.
It's true.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Resurgence. If you stay alive till time expires, you've secured redeployment. The more points you earn, the faster that clock's gonna tick. Enemy soldier incoming.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. love, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, on my, 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 babe, just hit the pedal. If things go wrong, it's just incidental. My bad, never got the memo. But you never have fun while you're in the limo. Yeah, you wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. And when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my.
returning you to the front. Earn this. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting. Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy soldier incoming. You're back on station. Go get after it. Contract compromised. Stand down. We lost the supply cache location. Contract
A little time and some tenderness. You'll never find my love. Running rain from the sky above, but keep the change I've gotten back. A little time and some tenderness. You'll never find my love.
I could turn the lights off,
resurging. Go get your
put
revenge.
this thing away. 'Cause lately I've been so lost. Turn to you and say, I keep falling out. Could tell me when you're coming back to follow. 'Cause I want you back over again.
You got gas moving in.
I want you back over again. Oh,
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
I want you back over again. Oh, we could take it so slow. We could find a way to keep one of the lights on.
Target down.
Ever your way. It's still your voice that I hear in my head. No matter the time of day, the space in between us is melting away. I still forget to say, I keep falling out. The time is coming back to follow. 'Cause I want you back over again. I want you back over again.
I can hear your position.
I want you back over again. I want you back over again.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Keep your eyes up for prize contracts. You'll earn more fun for your bang.
To the place we love. Simmer down.
Get ready. You're redeploying. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
To the place we love. Simmer down, let's go. To the place
makaigi Mula kau dapat katiulbi Muro kaya kapag itulog mo Syukulog mo na Sukutugaw ko
You pot a lot or no?
A lot more now. It's
Yeah.
funny, like when I started out, it was all 3-minute TV interviews of the junket, and now this is the majority of things, which I like better.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting that this is now the new way, which is fun.
Yeah.
It's also, there's not like, because one of the something like, you ever done like morning news?
Oh yeah. Some of those
Fucking
still
nightmare.
happen. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Hard getting up early and.
So you've gone to cities and gone up early?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For the 6 a.m. hit or something like that.
Yeah. Or the work. Do you guys still do this? Well, they'll go, okay, tomorrow's media day, and you have to you have to wake up at 5 in the morning, and then you have to either call, radio stations.
like 25 different radio things across
nightmare.
the country. Yeah. That's a tough one.
Sometimes the connection's weird. Or
It's hard to hear everybody.
Yeah. It's a nightmare. I mean, I've done it maybe once or twice in my life, but I just remember just sitting there, just going, counting, like, okay, that's done. Like, 4 more. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
And you start to feel a little crazy after a while.
Yeah.
But when you're on tour though, don't they try and get you to on top of doing a late night show, get up early in the morning to do the local radio station?
Well, but now because of the pods now, I don't have to. It's just they sell out immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah. Thank God. And I'm blessed. Thank God. Thank the Lord, because it's like, because there was
I remember those days.
15-year time period where every Friday morning, they would pick me up at 5 in the morning at the fucking hotel. And I go, how many? And they'll go, we got 6, buddy. You know what I mean? But there's a break between, you know what I mean? And okay.
Yeah.
And then it's like, one time I went into one and they were like, I was sitting in their like lobby and some kid comes up to me and goes, well, the host wants to ask you, just to tell him what to ask you, because, so you can do one of your jokes. And I go, yeah, I just don't I don't do it that way. Like, I don't burn material on, you know what I mean?
On air?
On air. And then the person goes, well, okay, well, have a nice morning then. And I just left. Like, they wouldn't even fucking interview me because he had no skill set. Like, he wasn't like a morning. He was just more like, welcome to Philadelphia, you know what I mean? And here are the hits. And then he presses a button, you know what I mean? But he's not good at interviewing.
He has hotkeys.
Yeah. What?
He just had all hotkeys.
Yeah.
He wasn't even talking.
Just hotkeys, you know what I mean? This is how we start, but I want to do a proper intro. Are you ready to go?
Let's do it. Crack my water.
Yeah, crack your water,
Ooh,
dude.
it's alkaline.
Yeah, do you want...
I like acidic water, only trying to get the blood pH down as low as possible.
Do you want anything else?
This is perfect. No, okay, this is great.
I just woke up, Haley. I'm so sorry.
No,
the first one is always hard because I wake up at 12:35, 12:40.
Nice.
And my synapses aren't going.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? Synapses? Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome to another episode of Tiger. How many is this?
Probably 460.
Oh my fucking God!
Almost 500.
Almost 500. You guys, I did a movie called Drugstore June with a dwarf. Her name is Esther Pavinsky. And she's, not a thick dwarf, but like, she looks like, not, but when you get close. Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
She's in the 5s, though. She's 5 flat. I don't think that constitutes.
It's just a joke.
I'm just fact checking.
It's a comedy podcast.
I'm defending my friend.
Yeah, it's just a joke. And she does a podcast with Kalila, and what a mighty podcast. And she's a supermodel, Esther.
Yeah, I'm tired of people height slandering her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I am. She is averagely petite.
Wait, so let me just introduce. I'm gonna go back to that, right? Because I want to get him involved, right? This next guy, I'm a fan. He was in The Boys. I was so excited when I saw you in The Boys, and then you have a new movie coming out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it looks like you guys are on a tropical. What are you guys? tropical plays.
Yeah.
Looks like a whodunit.
Yeah.
Is it a whodunit?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's a
for sure,
mystery
yeah.
for sure. And then it looks really good. Like, there's
Thanks.
billboards up, right?
Very exciting with that.
Yeah, I'm in Borderlands.
Yeah.
Not one billboard. I'm in Borderlands, no billboard, but this guy gets 15 bill. Anyway, it's not competition. It's not a competition. You're so talented. Anyway, but we first saw him, I first saw him in Forrest Gump. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
And then I saw him in Sixth Sense. Loved AI,
Thanks.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other things after that, I forget. But you know what I mean? But just a talented guy, great actor. Haley Joel Osment, give him a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
Haley, how tall are you?
I am 5'6".
Whoa, so you're in the club a little bit.
I'm in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you get your suits?
This past week, I'm laughing.
I'll tell you why.
I'm laughing because this last week is like the first time I've bought clothes in a really long time because we're actually doing like a press push for this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I can't coast on a one shopping trip I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This way, I think I bought clothes once in high school, once 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And then now they're like, well, you got, I know it's way, way harder for women, but I felt a little like feeling of that. You're like, wait, so I wear this to one premiere and then I can't wear it again?
Why can't you? Why
No,
can't
you
you?
can.
Yeah,
But it's just like, I like to buy 3 things and just wear them until they fall off.
Where'd you
So-
go? Where'd you go?
Where did I go? I went to the mall. I went to Paul Smith. And I realized I'm terrible at shopping.
Yeah.
I'm just terrible. I have no instinct for it. And I thought I could knock it all out in a day. And it's like, no, they're not. You're not just be able to pull everything off the rack.
You're just getting sued. Just getting sued.
I got this. This is new. This has a zipper.
I like it. Yeah, I like that.
Very fancy.
Yeah, very
casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had a hairy chest. That's nice.
Thanks.
I like that.
Going out of style.
It's a good look. I like it. Very Robin Williams-esque.
Yeah.
I always dreamed of having chest hair.
I want everything he has.
I'll unzip it.
Yeah. I want everything he has.
But so you've always like dreamed of having some chest hair, or were you okay?
Yeah, I've dreamt of not like Tom Selleck level.
Yeah.
Even not like Barnum and Bailey Wolf Boy. You know what I mean? I saw, I was watching Body Bazaar last night.
I love
Yeah, and there was
Bazaar.
a wolf woman and girl, and I felt so bad. The laser they had, just fucking sad. But anyway,
Oh, that's a real thing that people can have?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think there's only been like 50 cases like that's been recorded, and they're all through like circusy kind of like things like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But one of them is like a whole family, like, right?
Yeah, there's back in Romania or something. There was a generations of wolf people. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's probably rude to call them that. What do you say it? Like how do you say it PC?
People that are hairy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dog-like. I don't know. That's bad.
More PC.
Yeah, more PC. But anyway, so can I just now? I brought up the suits because I want to throw because you're 5'6", you said.
Yeah, 5'6". Yeah.
So I'm getting a suit because I have a premiere tomorrow.
Nice.
And Haley, I've gotten so fat. Like I'm morbid. If you put in my height and my weight into like one of those, an app or an online thing, it says I'm morbidly.
No.
Yeah, I'm morbidly obese now.
You just found that out?
Excuse me.
Look, I'm having a thick season as well.
Yeah. Excuse
so
me.
I can also say that my BMI
There's a thick in here, though. There's a thick right there, dude.
But also,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like you're just like pleasantly plump. That's
Yeah.
always been your vibe. I like
pleasantly
it.
plump.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to look like him. But anyway, I'm sorry. I digress. I digress.
Wait, what suit you wind up with though?
No, I'm gonna throw something. So I Googled because I was like, I don't want to go to Glendale to go to Hugo Boss. Is where I usually go.
Yeah.
And the thing that came up locally is Jimmy Ogg's 5'8" and less.
Is this a sketch?
It's not. It's not a sketch, dude. Right? Jimmy Ogg, look it up. AUG 5'8" or less.
To start a podcast with Riverside, all you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how it works. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account, and then you'll be able to capture high-quality video and audio from practically anywhere in the world. When it comes to editing, Riverside is perfect for beginners. Even if you have zero experience, you can use their AI tools and intuitive editing features to create a professional looking result. You can get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit like a doc, or you can use the chapter timeline feature, which makes it way easier just to skim and scan. Ready to share? Well, it's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everybody starts somewhere, and Riverside has perfect tools to help you grow your audience, like live streaming if you're into that, or you can use their AI tools to create automated short clips that you can post on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok to increase your engagement. Your podcast really is just one click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea, we'll do the rest. Try it now, it's free.
For the ones who build it, fix it, and maintain it, the clock is always ticking. For the ones who need it fast, count on Grainger for next-day delivery of in-stock items so you can keep your business moving. Call or click Grainger.ca today. Grainger for the
For the short kings, yeah.
For the short kings. And I was so desperate, I was like, there's no way this place is good, but I went.
Nice.
Okay? So the first thing you see is Ken Jeong in a photo with Jimmy Og, right? Then Seth Green. I mean, it goes down the line, right? Right there. And he's there. He's like a 90-year-old Chinese man. And welcome to Jimmy Og! Like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he comes, he grabs my wrist. I got everything for you. Everything. I don't have to go about everything. Jimmy Og.
Sounds more like a sketch movie.
Yeah.
But he would be the guy because there are a lot of my friends go to Hong Kong to get their suits tailored.
Yeah.
And they're really, really good there. So
Well, let me tell you this. All right, I looked at Jimmy Ong's little beady little Chinese eyes. I don't know if that's racist, but
Could be.
it sounds
Could
weird.
be.
It sounds weird. And I go, I looked at him and I go, dude, I literally just won the lottery. And he goes, and I mean, all the photos though are like people that we know that are small. Maybe I don't see. I don't know if they've only went to him once, right? And then said, fuck that guy, right? Or they're like regulars. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, I think I found the place. And he put the suit looked normal, like
Jimmy O.
that's Jimmy Og right there, dude.
Oh, he looks classic.
yeah,
I like trust
That dude.
I trust him.
Yeah, I trust him. Yeah. No, he's not shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought a suit from him, and I'm gonna pick it up between pods today.
you could have just like try and called another Asian connect, like Philip Lim or something.
Well, who's Philip Lim?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyways, do you identify?
No, just stop. Just stop. Right. So I just let me finish this Jimmy Og thing,
yes.
okay? So Haley,
Yeah.
can you buy a suit for? I just want to see how you feel.
Yeah.
Because all the suits are like our size.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I know it doesn't say Hugo Boss or whatever. You know what I mean? Or what's another suit place?
Brooks Brothers.
Brooks. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right. It's Jimmy Og stuff, but and there also it wasn't like $150 or whatever. You know what I mean? Or so you mean? Will you try it?
Sure, I'll go.
What do you think? What's the question?
Is he in the Galleria, the Glendale Galleria?
No.
That's your
Sherman Oaks.
Your area. Is there
I
an
grew up
area?
in Glendale.
Oh,
I
you
know,
know-
I know
okay,
our
okay.
mall. Yeah,
You know, I used to
and then
work
we
at-
put another ball next to it.
I used to
Yes.
work at the Abercrombie in the
Oh,
gallery.
no way.
Yeah.
I remember how it smells walking past it.
Fierce.
Yeah.
The cologne was fierce.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Wait. What's the smell?
Fierce is the name of the cologne that if you walk into an Abercrombie, like your senses would be violated. That's all. It was just one giant cloud of this one perfume we would spray.
It's a female.
It would go out into the mall too.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, really?
I mean, look at the branding for this.
I
It's
must be near
ridiculous.
Abercrombie.
Like,
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's the branding.
And we had greeters, right? So that they would pick employees that were very ripped and fit, dudes, usually with their shirt off. And when you would enter Abercrombie, they just say hi to you, but they would be like,
Yeah.
these
Wait, were
guys that look like that.
Were they working shirtless in the store? Is that?
So they would take their shirt off if they were just greeters that day, and then they'd put the shirt back on if they were folders that day.
intense.
Yeah.
It's intense, dude.
But do you identify as a short king? Is it something that you're like, oh, like some like Bobby? I don't think identifies as a short king.
Maybe he thinks he's tall. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
what do you mean short king?
Yeah.
normal
I'm so
king.
sorry. I mean, you're
Like-
calling him Napoleon. It's like
No,
it's
no,
insane.
no.
You know what I mean?
I'm asking.
You look normal, dude.
Really making sure to.
Yeah.
About 5'6", like for instance, like 5'4", like you've always like
5'3".
Yeah. Thank you for finally being honest. I was like trying to give you an extra.
I'm being real right now. 5'3", dude.
Do you put that in your dating profiles?
Yeah, I don't care.
No, because you used to put like 5'8". I remember.
But I notice when they meet, there's a couple of things that get disappointed.
Okay.
It's now it's some of the age,
Of
right?
course.
It's now the weight as well. You know what I mean? And then now height. So I can't just show up and lie the whole way through. So there's got to be at least one. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, I have to be honest with my weight. Say 185, which is insane.
You're 185?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember I used to be 160, 150. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you look great though.
We used to date. But anyway, do you know that?
Yeah.
For 10 years we lived together.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're just best friends doing a pod. But so yeah, I want to be complete. So when I pick them up on a date, they're not like bamboozled.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So anyway, did you ever think about your height or no? Be honest.
Not really. I mean, the one point in my life I remember having to confront it was I really used to play basketball in like elementary school.
That's the one
And
place.
then when you get to 7th grade, you're like, well, this is not going to be happening in the future.
What isn't John Stockton? Isn't
John
he short?
Stockton.
But
Yeah.
even those guys that look short are still like 6'3".
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I saw a crazy photo of Austin Reeves, who looks pretty average height on the basketball court, standing next to Albert Pujols, and Pujols is like down there. And I was like, wow.
Wow.
When you're watching baseball, he looks gigantic.
Yeah.
Basketball is just
Crazy
a
because
different
Pujols
level.
looks huge.
Yeah, he's a giant guy. Yeah.
Pujols.
Oh, Pujol.
Yeah.
Pujols.
Yeah. I know the Pujol. I don't know what the fuck a Pujol is, but is he a player?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's sport.
And he plays baseball,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Right? For the LA Dodgers?
Once he did
yeah.
one time.
One time.
Yeah,
That's
one
when
year.
I remember him.
Yeah.
That's when I remember him. I forgot, because transfers, I'm not really, you know what I mean, keen on. Where did he go?
Transfers.
Yeah, transfers, I'm not really keen on, but where did he go? Boston Red Sox. It was Yankees. Did he go to the Yankees?
I love Bobby's baseball lore. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, I was St. Louis.
He was on the Cardinals.
Yes, he was on the Cardinals.
That's how I remember.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got that.
What? The third guess.
Oh,
No, because I was like, where did he transfer? Yes, there we go. I remember.
Hey.
Yeah, he's black. And I also remember Puyol. Puerto Rican, right?
Dominican.
Dominican. That's what I meant. Yeah. But anyway, let's go back to so you never thought about your height.
Not until this interview. If I ever had done that.
I mean, can I be fair with you?
Sure.
On screen, you look 6'2".
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you would not know that you were 5'6". You know what I mean? DraftKings Casino. The days might be getting shorter, but the action on DraftKings Casino is here to stay. Play hundreds of games for endless excitement. Try your hand at classic table games, or set the slots on fire with fan favorites like Cash Eruption.
New players can play just $5 and get 50 instantly in casino credits. Download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code TigerBelly. Then press play on your favorite games to join the fun. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus.
Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only, void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One offer per new casino customer. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/get50. Ends October 6th, 2024.
Built, B-I-L-T, built.
Listen up, renters. Ever feel like you're stuck in this loop of rent payments, just watching your money vanish into thin air?
It's time to turn that rent game around and start earning some serious rewards. That's where Built Rewards comes in. Built is breaking ground as a neighborhood rewards program that hooks you up with points on your rent. Every month, pay your rent and watch the Built points roll in. Imagine, paying rent and it not going to waste. And that's the whole point of it.
You can use points to jet off on a dream vacation. Put your points towards a flight or hotel. stay with 500 plus airlines and 700,000 hotels and properties. You can also use your points to book fitness studio classes, redeem them toward a future rent payment, and they're designed to meet your lifestyle.
Pay rent hassle-free through the Built Rewards app. Your rent game just got a major upgrade. Built points have been consistently ranked the highest value point currency by the Points Guy and Bankrate.
Earn points by paying rent now when you go to joinbuilt.com/belly. That's JOINBILT.com/belly. Make sure you use our URL so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/belly to start earning points with your rent payments today.
And also, can I just say another thing?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Have you met Tom Cruise?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where?
You know, I
Gallery.
actually I auditioned for Jerry Maguire 30 years ago or
For
whatever.
what part?
For her son.
Yeah, the young
Oh,
kid.
wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't get... Wait, was that before Sixth Sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there must have been a close tie, though.
I don't even remember what the circumstances were.
Yeah.
I think it might have. I was on a network sitcom at the time, and I don't think I could have left that show. I think that's what may have happened, but I don't remember. It was a really long time ago.
Could have got it.
Who knows?
Wow. And so what sitcom was it, do you know?
I was on
remember
the Jeff Foxworthy show, I believe. Unless it was so long ago, it was Thunder. I don't think it was that long ago.
Wow.
Thunder Alley was the first show I ever did.
Oh, so
94.
yeah. What's crazy with you is not crazy. It's you know what I mean, but it's not normal. Is that when you were 5 or 6, you were on Forrest Gump, right?
4. Yeah, that was the first thing I ever did.
I mean,
first
dude, imagine, dude, look
there
at
it is.
4. Well, you're 4 years old there.
Yeah, 1992.
Oh my God, dude!
Wow.
And so, from then on, you've been working.
Pretty much. Yeah.
How about you?
Crazy
How about you, Bob?
Fuck you! I don't have that kind of talent. Fuck you, dude. Yeah,
Did you see that thing the other day? I think it was Anya Taylor-Joy and her fiance or husband. He, without realizing it, proposed on the Forrest Gump bench in Savannah.
No.
And then they posted I think it was them. And then later people were like, "Hey, that's the Forrest Gump bench."
No, really?
Yeah. Not this one, the one where he's sitting in the
Oh, right.
beginning
So
of the
that's an
video.
actual bench that's still there.
This is a fake bench. We put that there.
Oh, really?
There's no bench there.
Well, so the Forrest Gump bench, is there like a little plaque that says this is the Forrest Gump bench?
I don't know.
There
I haven't
should
been
be.
back to Savannah since then.
There is.
There is?
There is.
Yeah.
It has
Confirmed.
to be. You can't spray paint on it, like I mean, like Crips or whatever, yeah, or Bloods, whatever you affiliate with. But is that even still a thing? I
Gilbert,
don't
are
even
the
think it
Bloods and Crips in Savannah?
No.
is. All right, I don't know. They didn't get out there.
They didn't reach that far.
All right. What MS-13? They have to be there.
They have to have
Like at least 2 or 3.
infiltrated
Probably a lot of
Savannah.
Latinos.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
well,
not allowed to tag on the Forrest Gump bench. There's a truce. Like nobody.
Yeah,
tags on it. It's
yeah,
too
yeah,
important to
It's
stand.
yeah. Even them.
You remember there's
Hey, bro, don't fucking do. You know what I mean?
there was a group of kids like a long time ago that broke into the Robert Frost house, which I think is in Massachusetts, and like had a party and vandalized it.
no.
And the
Wow.
judge punished them by saying, "You have to take a poetry class now."
No.
So they had to learn about Robert Frost after
Really?
vandalizing the house.
Wow.
Poetic.
So do you remember that?
Yes, very well.
How do you remember it?
It was such an unusual thing to do at that age. I don't even know if I'd really been out of the state of California. Well, I probably visited relatives by that age, but going and being on a huge film set and working with Tom Hanks, who I was, aware of at the time. I'd seen Turner and Hooch.
Wow.
Maybe Big.
Yeah.
But I remember that whole day very well. And I actually have at home they changed the dialogue a little bit right before we shot it. and Tom got a yellow legal pad and wrote out the new scene in this red pen, and I still have that framed at home. So that's one of
my God,
that's my earliest
goosebumps, dude.
film memorabilia. Yeah.
And also because it's such a, it's like a film classic, right? It's always just kind of been in the culture, you know what I mean? So that sort of maybe even kind of connects with your memory of it.
Yeah.
Right? In a weird way, right?
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird how that word. Yeah, Because if it is something that I also witnessed as an audience member later on. I remember watching that year at the Oscars when it won Best Picture.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's weird how those things kind of intersect.
Yeah, I know. As a kid like that, and you're watching it, are you self-aware? Like, oh my God, I'm a fucking movie star, or no?
No,
I'm a movie star.
I'm gonna get some. When I'm 18, I'm gonna get some pussy.
That's the end.
I'm a short king. I'm a short king.
I'm a short king. Get some pussy.
Well, I'll be so busy with basketball at that.
Oh
age.
Yeah.
Career with the Lakers.
When you look back at it, are you impressed with your young self? Are you like, whoa, I can't believe that I did that at 4?
I don't know. Like it's. I don't think I'm impressed with it.
Yeah.
Like, but because I think what worked for me in those roles is that I was still just like a kid at that age, and I think that comes through in that performance. That it just does seem like a 4-year-old who. I remember this audition, we were going to go on a camping trip in Bishop right after, and that's what I was thinking about that whole day. I was like, as soon as this is done, we get to go to the cabin and go fishing.
Wow.
That's I think that's a helpful thing, doing a good performance if you're not even really thinking about what that actually meant for my life and career at that moment.
Wow. yeah. But the thing is,
that was my audition shirt. I remember that shirt.
Wow.
Remember that shirt?
But you have to understand, if at 5 years old, I would have boogers down to my nose, right? Right. I would have don't really know.
I've got a story about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did this episode of Touched by an Angel when I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And it was a true story based on this painter who had Lou Gehrig's disease and who passed away. And we played his kids. And there is a scene where we're like at his bedside, like, and he's like passing away. It's a very sad scene. And it was me and then the middle sibling in the show, and then the youngest kid who was like 5. And the first time we shot it, me and the older kid are like crying, like, Dad, we love you. And then the littlest kid is just picking his nose and staring off in the other direction. I remember the director laughing so hard. He was crying and couldn't speak.
Yeah.
But watching that in playback of 2 kids who are acting and one kid who's like, I don't know where I am right now.
Yeah.
It really does.
I'm that kid. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, Touched by an Angel.
Is that it? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
There was.
And the third kid, he's always in the background. He's picking his nose.
That's him?
Oh, that's there it is. Boogery nose. Yeah.
I will say I was watching like years ago a WWE match with Kurt Angle in it. Do you guys know who Kurt Angle is? He was like the All-American.
Bald.
Yeah. Anyways,
What,
there was
All-American what?
Wrestler.
Olympic
wrestler.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kurt Angle, and he was part of this thing with Randy Orton or whatever. Anyways, one night, I swear to you, I really loved him, but it took me out. He had the most massive, just like meatball of a booger while he was performing, and the camera zoomed right on him. And after that moment, he was no longer who he was in my head. Like all of it, I was just like, oh, I don't like him anymore. Kurt Angle.
You shallow piece of shit.
I know, but I was younger. I was only in my 20s.
What a piece of shit you are.
I was like, he can't be an Olympian with that. With this is shameful, and I really got turned off by Kurt Angle after it was just.
You should be mad at that makeup artist or whatever.
No, they can't because they're actively like throwing their bodies around.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, has the Philippines won anything yet?
Yes, 2 golds. Carlos Yulo, thank you.
Wow, what event?
Gymnastics.
A hard one too.
So the floor routine and the vault, he's won so far. We have a couple people in track. Thank you.
Because 4 years ago you had the weightlifter and that's
We had
it.
Heidelin Diaz.
Yeah, Heidelin Diaz. Yeah. And now you guys are evolving.
You know, for a third world country, we're not doing bad. With no financial support from the government, we're not doing bad. The fact that she had to.
I was clapping for you, man.
You're talking shit.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
No,
You're
I'm
like,
not.
go
How many has Korea won? Probably not as much.
Yeah, probably a lot, but you guys said all the.
I know. Look it up. Yeah. Congratulations. Wow, that's
How
great.
dare you, Bobby?
How dare you?
How dare
I was
you?
trying to compliment you. All right. Anyway, let's go back to Haley.
That was our
don't start a war.
Filipino break.
Yeah. Little Filipino break. All right, so I know you. Here's another thing that I've been struggling with when I knew you were coming. Is like I don't want to ask you about shit that you've been asked a million times. It must be fucking boring.
Nah.
No. Be real.
It's not boring.
Yeah.
How much do you love talking about Sixth Sense?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't even want to go there because it's like, you know what I mean? But I do have questions.
Sure. Well, it is.
I'll give you a max 3 questions.
No, I don't even know what the questions are, but it's just something. It's interesting because it's such a huge part of my life.
And it's the 25th anniversary tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, which is wild.
All right, so I want to say this, okay? All right.
Here we
so
are.
Okay, and Haley, I want you to look at me right now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, don't make eye contact.
No, so Haley, I want to say something right now, okay? You weren't just a kid actor, okay?
Yeah.
You were like the Daniel Day-Lewis of it.
Wow.
That's very kind.
You literally
That's
were.
very
You know what I mean? You were like, oh, that kid is, a prodigy almost. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I bring up these movies and stuff, I know you've talked about it a million times, but my honest opinion is even when I was a young man watching you, I was like, oh no, that's completely something different.
Oh man.
I mean, to watch him to lead in AI, to be the #1 on the call sheet, with Steven Spielberg directing, with the amounts of pressure that goes on with these productions, and as a kid, I can't even comprehend what that's like. I mean, you must have been on set every day, all day long, and it's tiring, and it's like a lot of mental fatigue. And he's also a kid, so he's going through whatever he goes through as a kid. So it's like, for me, when I used to watch it, I was like, oh no, this kid is something different. You're just something different.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? So let's clap for that. That was very good. But anyway, so that's why. So don't ever say like, oh, I was just a kid actor. No, you're not. You were different.
And that's why, I really don't mind talking about it now because I am really proud of those movies, and it is amazing to me that they still matter to people this many years. So yeah, and AI has been a really interesting one too because I think it was definitely underappreciated at the time, and people had some preconceived notions of who was responsible for what between Spielberg and Kubrick. And to his great credit, I admire him so much. I think he said to either Bonnie Curtis or Kathleen Kennedy when people were talking about these stuff, he's like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make a great movie.
Wow.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
And then I think over time, I think it's really grown in people's estimation, and it's just really cool to have been on the inside of that.
Did Kathleen Kennedy produce AI?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you remember her on set and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we worked on that for close to 2 years, counting pre-production and learning to scuba dive, and then we took it around the world and screened it at Venice and Deauville, and I mean, it was just a really cool experience because it was it's such an involved experience for so long.
They made you learn to scuba dive.
They didn't have to make me. I was very pumped for that to get certified because we had. I mean, it's just one sequence in the movie really, but it was a lot of time filming underwater for that part where I'd jump off the building at the end and then sink to the bottom of the.
Yeah, where do they shoot that?
That was a couple different places. There was the tank at Paramount, I think, and then where else did we? I guess we had water features at Warner, and then there's a scene where I almost drowned my half brother or my stepbrother in the pool.
Oh, that's right.
At that party, which
yeah.
that was one of the craziest shots because there's this long crane shot close up on me, and then the crane would just slowly zoom out to see the whole pool. So I just had to be lying completely motionless on the bottom of the pool for a while, which was fun.
How long?
God, I don't know, but. Probably only 45 seconds, but no bubbles or anything. You just have to be completely motionless at the bottom of the pool. That was a good one.
I imagine are your eyes closed?
No, open and not blinking.
Oh, wow.
And,
wow.
There it is. And it's a really crazy thing to put lead weights in your pockets so that you sink and stay on the bottom because he's made of metal.
Was there a time where Spielberg went, "I cut Haley, you blinked"?
I don't remember the details. I think there were a couple of flutters of the eyelids, and I know that it wasn't cheap to take those out in post.
Oh wow.
That was in another pool. Were we out in Calabasas for the for the party and parts of those pool scenes. And then that's the pool at the Warner Ranch.
The Warner Ranch.
That's
wow.
kind of near the Friends fountain, if I remember correctly.
wow. No,
Yeah.
that was. Did he ever raise your voice? His
No,
voice?
no, he's
Spielberg?
not he
not a
doesn't
screamer.
direct like that.
Yeah.
No.
Have you had screamers before?
Not really.
Yeah,
And it's interesting because everybody knows famous Hollywood stories of directors that, are super aggressive or screamers or things like that. But I'm grateful to have not had that experience, but also I think just from my experience, I was like, I don't think that's as effective as somebody who, isn't ruling with an iron fist. or
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
ruling
yeah,
with
yeah.
fear.
It seems like they only scream with you. At you. You get screamers all the time. Now I'm thinking
He's got a record.
maybe it's a you thing.
I think it is. When you just said that,
Yeah.
I was mad at first, but I'm thinking, is she? And then maybe you're right. Maybe I am.
Because even Nick Goosen, who I don't think screamed at you.
On Drugs for June? He didn't scream at me, and I got ketchup and onion rings all over his real car.
Oh, really?
When we shot
He didn't
that
scream at you.
scene, He didn't scream at me.
Oh, no, yeah. That first day.
For the scene.
We screamed. We got in a huge fight.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like, it got to the point where it was like, fuck you, kind of a thing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So maybe you're right. And you know what? And maybe you're right, and I want to say that maybe it's just not my thing.
Oh, but it is.
No, I'm just saying maybe it's like maybe I have to be different on set. Okay, and I want to change myself. All right, you know, and we will address it later. But we have a guest. But you have a very good point. Okay, and that hurt. But you know what? Sometimes we need to hurt to grow. Okay. So anyway,
Great lesson. Great lesson.
Well, let's go back to just a couple of questions about Sixth Sense. Okay?
Sure.
All right. If you saw Toni Collette on the street, would she hug you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen her since then?
No, I don't think I have seen her since that movie came
Wow.
out. Yeah. That's what happens in this industry.
I
you
know.
Like, you work really intensely with people for 2 months, then you might not see them again for years and years.
Or never even.
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst is because I'm not in huge movies, but I did Borderlands, and we did it in Budapest.
Oh, how was that?
It was fun.
Yeah.
And then because we had to do it during COVID, what I mean, we all quarantined together or whatever.
Yeah.
So we all kind of were all just saw each other every day, even when we were off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and we ate meals together and stuff.
Yeah.
And there were numbers exchanged, and there was like, yeah. I haven't seen anybody since that was 3 years. I've never seen anyone since.
Yeah,
that.
everybody scatters to the four winds
Yeah,
after
It's
this
strange.
in this industry.
Yeah.
You know? That not to plug the movie I have coming out, but
Plug it.
Blink Twice, formerly known as Pussy Island. That was an experience.
It was called Pussy Island.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, until just recently, but I understand why it had to be changed.
Explain.
I'd watch a movie called Pussy Island. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's what they do, right? Depending on what country the film is being watched, they
Yeah.
change the title.
Wow.
Like, for instance, what was the Pauly Shore one? Was it Encino Man or California Man?
Encino Man here.
Okay, so we didn't, in the Philippines, they marketed it as California Man.
Yeah.
Because we don't know
Encino
what an
doesn't have
Encino
global
is.
recognition.
Yeah. We were like, we don't know what an Encino is.
Yeah.
So, but California stuck out. So when I would come here, I'd be like, oh, have you seen California Man? People were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a good movie?
I
California
loved
Man?
it. Oh my God, so good. It's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I think that Pussy Island is equally as strong
Yeah.
of a title.
Yeah.
So so in the Philippines, it's called Minnesota and not Fargo.
I would say. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I don't think they know.
Have you seen Minnesota? Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's
So
it.
this shooting this movie was very much all of us basically living at the location out in the jungle near Merida in Mexico.
Wow.
And, like going to summer camp and just spending
For how long?
a little over a month there.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been great though because the group chat is still very active.
Oh,
and, it's been nice because it was a particularly. I mean, there were a lot of logistical difficulties shooting this movie where we were shooting it, so it was definitely, and because of, I can't give away what's in the movie, but it's an intense movie, and we all went through a really, great experience working together to make it. So it's been nice because this is an example of we actually do still see each other.
Wow.
It's
No,
nice.
I don't care. I mean, were their meals nice? Are you in the jungle or where were you?
Very far. I mean, I was expecting to get really good at speaking Spanish when I was there, and we were just completely isolated out in the middle of the jungle.
Wow.
With a lot of Americans.
Because the logistics. Because I'm in 2 weeks. A week. I'm going to Butte, Montana for 3 weeks. I'm shooting a movie, and it's
nice.
But in my mind, I'm like,
You won't learn Spanish there.
He speaks perfect.
What are you worried about?
I will. No, but I'm just saying, it's like, I mean, the hotel's not going to be that nice. I don't know where to eat. I worry about that.
Are you kidding me? Montana? I can't imagine it not being absolutely beautiful.
Great.
We call it Butt, Montana, who've been through
Oh,
there.
really?
Yep.
Well, good luck, Bobby.
I drove through there once on a
Whoa.
on a Greyhound bus, and I think I walked through people who are going to get in a fight. You're not, I think one of them said, you're not even worthy to lick the sweat off my balls.
Wow.
And I was like, I just want a Gatorade because it's 2 a.m. and I'm thirsty, and I walked through that. So that's Butt, Montana for you.
So you're going to judge a city. Let me get this straight. You're going to judge a city based
Bozeman's beautiful.
Please don't interrupt me, please.
Helena, gorgeous.
You're going to judge a city based upon what you saw two people say?
Glacier National Park. I mean,
Okay.
impressive.
Anyway.
Okay, we might have to cut this out, but
Yeah.
like, I can't wait for your ass to be Montana.
Why?
If George is having trouble there,
Yeah.
imagine you. Oh, I can't wait for the stories. God, let's just speed up time a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is so cool. It's
No, keep the tongue in. Keep the tongue in. That's very funny. Yeah, we're keeping the tongue in. Yeah. Yeah, we have to keep that in.
What kind of pivot was that?
Yeah,
That was
that's a
the
weird
craziest pivot. I've
Sorry,
ever seen in
Haley.
my
But,
life.
so, Haley, what I'm saying is, was there a nice hotel and food and stuff?
In Mexico City, there was.
Yeah.
And it was perfect for what we needed for the movie.
Okay.
But it was way out there.
Wow.
And, it's. I enjoyed this part of the atmosphere, but giant snakes and big bugs.
Wow.
In your room. And it was like a 17th century hacienda that seemed like it had a dark history in some ways. So
Yeah.
it really helped, I think, the atmosphere making the movie of having that feeling in your bones.
And Zoe Kravitz directed.
Terrific director, great person. And when we were talking about people's style as a director, she reminded me of working with Knight the first time I worked with them because it's very stressful making a movie, and there's a lot you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And there was similarities in both of them maintaining a very even keel, and it makes it so it takes a lot of the stress out of the stress of making a movie when that's the demeanor of your director.
Yeah, when your director is stressed out and you can tell, it fucks it up for everybody. I think. Yeah, you're like, oh my god, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, so what she's such what a talented person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She wrote it too, right?
Yes, with Eric Feigenbaum. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
They wrote it I think in early 2017.
Is she in it?
No, she's not in it.
Okay, that's another interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in it.
Yeah.
So you can just concentrate on. I'm going to direct something. You'll see.
I really want you to, and I